So just a couple days ago, ZBCN was gaining a whole ton of momentum right after the token unlock period. But then the crypto market came crashing down and dragged ZBCN down with it. But what's very interesting is the price action, because the price is actually holding pretty steady at a certain level that I expected it to hold, which is a very, very bullish sign. I'm going to get into that a little bit later on. I'm also going to talk about some words that Chat-Gpt had to say. This is one that you guys don't want to miss, that is for sure. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. Before I start talking about ZBCN though, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below. You'll also find a link to my Patreon and a link to Trade Assist, which is a great crypto indicator. Lets you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto. I might be using that indicator a little bit later on in this video, but if we get straight into things here and we check out the crypto bubbles, we can see that for the most part, it's another red day. So this is day, what, 3 or 4, where the market just continues to tank. And yeah, the top 100 coins, they're not really making anyone much money, except Aerodrome right now, which is up 16%. I've talked about Aerodrome a couple of times recently because bullish news with Coinbase, and man, this thing I think is going to do fantastic things this bull cycle. I might end up making another Aero video after I'm done this one. But if we get straight into ZBCN right now, we see that they posted this almost 24 hours ago. So Uphold users now collectively hold nearly $100 million worth of ZBCN, up from 35 million just a few weeks ago. So that's a pretty sizable jump. And that alone tells you that, yeah, people really are paying very close attention to ZBCN. And people are definitely bullish on this. I know some of you have been asking me, when is the Uphold airdrop going to happen? They talked about it in this little clip here and expected to happen sometime this month. I don't know when exactly. Obviously, we're going to have to stay tuned, follow Uphold, and continue to pay attention to what Zebic is talking about on their X account to get more details. But yeah, I'm expecting it to happen sometime this month. And yeah, that'll definitely be a good thing. ZBCN is one of those coins where it's like, anytime I hear people talk negative things about it, I'm just like, do you not understand the bullishness that is happening with this coin right now? There is a whole ton of hype, and hype is typically what drives these prices to crazy levels. We see this all the time in the crypto space, even with meme coins. Hype drive meme coins to unbelievable levels. So the fact that ZBCN has been able to maintain this level of hype for such an extended period of time is quite incredible. And if the market didn't pull back recently, my gosh, I don't know where we would be today. Maybe we would be at new all-time highs. I don't know, but man, I'm excited and I can't wait until the market recovers to see where the price of ZBCN takes us. But if we come back over here to X, so this was posted, someone posted this. So ask Chat-Gpt, what was a better investment, XCN or ZBCN? Looks like we have a winner. I know that some of you watching this video right now hold both XCN and ZBCN. So I thought this was kind of an interesting to really read. So it says XCN, not totally dead, but heavily speculative, centralized, no clear product market fit yet, would require tokenomics overhaul and major transparency to gain trust again. And for ZBCN, legit non-vaporware project with real use cases and consistent development, high risk still as most early tokens, but aligned with hot narratives like Deepin, payroll automation, and fintech infrastructure. So I thought that was kind of cool actually. And then if you scroll down and see what some people are saying about this, this person says Chat-Gpt, smart guy, yes. So all of my XCN has now been reincarnated as ZBCN. Easy choice, no regrets. What else? I swapped all my XCN for ZBCN. Wow. 100% why I sold my XCN to increase my Zebic bag before Z's initial one. I have both. Got in low point on XCN and ZBCN at 0.001. 50-50 chance. Yeah. The thing is, you don't necessarily have to choose one over the other. If you're bullish on both, then there's nothing wrong with holding both of them, right? But if you're more bullish on one than the other and you don't have any extra funds to be able to just continue to buy the dips on your favorite one, then yeah, sometimes you do have to pull profits out of certain projects to throw the profits into another project that you're more bullish on, or sometimes you might even be down on a investment. But depending on how you do it, sometimes I do it where I do a rotation. I might be down on something, but I'm like, this thing over here is cheap and I believe it's going to really skyrocket. So I'm just going to take the L on this project, rotate the remaining money into another project and make my money back that way. It's all about being strategic in this crypto space. You have to know where you're buying these things, because the last thing you want to do is sell something when it's low and just to buy something when it's extremely high after it's already done like a 10 or a 20x or something like that. But as long as you're strategic with the way that you go about these things, then yeah, you can make some serious money by rotating from one coin to another. Again, I've done that many times. But yeah, just make sure you know what you're doing. But getting into the price action for ZBCN right now, I wish we're up 63% on the day, but on the day we're actually pretty flat. You know, the price is 0.0040, which isn't bad. The current market cap 346 million. The volume is pretty down on the day. It's down 26% here. And obviously we're still waiting on those Binance and that Coinbase listing. What do people have to say over here? ZBCN is having choppy price action, flirting around the 40s. Let's find swing trades opportunities. Yeah, if you know what you're doing, 100% you can swing trade ZBCN anywhere from 0.0040 to 0.00. I mean, if you take out, I'm not encouraging anyone to take out long positions, but 4.0 to like 4.1, 4.2, I think that's the area right now where it's kind of trading in. But I'm going to pull up the charts in literally 2 seconds. Let's see, ZBCN. New entry point confirmed, looks like resistance. All right, so let's pull up the charts here. First, let's take a look at this indicator and see what it is showing. So the bullish momentum was right here on June 16th, right? And things was looking extremely great. After that token unlock period, people were just buying up the dips. It's like people were afraid of the token unlock. They're like, what's going to happen? Is it going to dump? Is it going to pump? Is it going to dump? Is it going to pump? It ended up pumping, and obviously people was probably catching FOMO, right? And then the entire crypto space came crashing all the way back down. And yeah, ZBCN came crashing down with it, which is a little bit surprising because ZBCN usually just goes against the market. But yeah, it is what it is, right? But yeah, we take a look here, okay, and we can see that where ZBCN is sitting is actually at support level. And it's got many touches back here. So let's remove this indicator. The last buy zone was when? On June 10th. All right, so let's remove this for a second and draw this in. We can see that where ZBCN is chilling, it has many touches around this area right here. It goes all the way back into May, right? So it could be a potential good entry to accumulate more ZBCN if you're looking to accumulate more ZBCN. Back during this dip back here after ZBCN double top made new all-time high, I thought ZBCN was going to come down to about 0.0033. Didn't even get that far. So that just shows how buyers has been coming in, and that's because the hype, the momentum, and yeah, this thing is just, it's a beast. It has been real, just a complete beast. And you know what's crazy? I'm looking at a lot of the altcoins and I'm seeing a lot of these altcoins just break all these different levels of support, but all ZBCN did was come down to the support level, didn't even break the support level. So again, it just shows how really it's been solid. It's been quite solid, and yeah, the charts has been very impressive in my personal opinion. Again, nothing here is financial advice, but you know what we're waiting on right now? We're waiting on the buybacks for May. When we get some news for the May buybacks, that could send the price of ZBCN to some interesting levels. Maybe break new all-time highs and go against the market. Market's down right now. Maybe ZBCN will start to rally because of the May buyback news. We'll see how everything plays out, but yeah, it's very solid here. Definitely a great investment in my personal opinion. Not financial advice, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.